Gutfoxx here. So, set 3 is just not too far away. We got a supercharged Ohtani, which is awesome. Looking fine as always, Ohtani. So, what's going to happen, right? Okay, we have our details for our seasons. If you go ahead and scroll over here, Season 3 is on the way July 7th, which means as you see it blanked out, Set 1 is going away. Set 2 and Set 3, along with the core, are going to be eligible on the 7th of July. So, what are we going to do? How are we prepping? What's on its way for Season 3? Now, if you recall, like I recall, when Season 2 came along, we did have a pretty good market crash, okay? Because they bring out a lot of content those days, and everybody's going to see the new content and be like, I don't feel like playing with you, old content. I'm going to try this new content. And then, like, you know, we're going to go through the same stillflation that we seem to have to, and then seem to have gotten a lot this year since we get a lot of time between content. And price is going to go back up. So basically, don't sell. If you're going to sell, you want to sell your cards a little early, like now-ish, versus waiting a little late, right? By the time Set 1 goes away. So like if you look at my content, I've been selling off basically every single Set 1 card that I've had. I've been selling it all. I think like the only one I have that's like super valuable would be like I think one reliever. I got an N left. And I should be selling him pretty soon. 24K is a decent amount. I pitched with him only 13 innings. He was on the spin the wheel of rank squad he was like my ace on that spin the wheel of rank squad for a while, if I recall correctly. RIP that series. You were fun. So it's really a good idea to get out from under, right? I highly suggest, and there's some of these cards that go for a lot of stubs. Definitely look through your binder if you have extra cards. I highly suggest you probably still, in my opinion, want to do enough to get one of these things done, right? I think there's enough free cards just due to grinding to get to 140, get your Trey Turner at least if you want to move him forward, to at least get like Chipper, right, to bring him forward. Now, it would be terribly tragic if SDS went ahead and released a Set 3 Chipper Jones right away. If you did all that work. So maybe don't like lock him in before the deadline, or lock him in now so that we can have a few days. It depends on when you get him, of course, as he's the best card in the game, in my opinion. I can see the argument actually for Mantle, but for Set 1 cards, Chipper is number 1 for me. So, you know, obviously live series will still be allowed. Sammy's still really good. Jeter's really good. McGuire has got a lot of haters out there for his swing. So like my biggest point of this video is like talking about it, and I think it's a good day to be stub rich. Like even Set 2 cards, I could see potentially going down. Like the fact that Fernando Tatis is still 200K is crazy to me, because he's like not usable in a couple weeks. Now maybe SDS brings out some big events that will stimulate demand for him, but not usable in a ranked. Let me think. They're not usable in Conquest. Let me double check this again. So ranked in Conquest will require seasoned squads. So like the two biggest things that you use your squad on, outside of like mini seasons, you can't use it anymore. Like events, you know, events could totally use them. We're in an event right now, and since I sold off most of my Set 1, I could still put together a pretty good lineup of Set 2, and I guess I got a 97 Troy Gloss out here from Set 1 and Braun that are locked in, along with some Set 2 guys. But, oh, by the way, Derek Jeter opposition totally plays the position fine. Totally plays it fine. So, yeah. I mean, I would ditch him. Like, even if you have ditching, like, Set 2 guys. Like, Mauer, I don't know if we'll get another catcher that'll be better than Mauer for a while, seeing as he's, like, you know, in a chase pack. And they don't really, like, give us better cards than, like, our pack cards. So you're probably safe. I do expect on the day, though, a lot of packs to be open. So Mantle's price, if you want Mantle, I mean, waiting, what is it, 17, 18 days till it happens? It's a while. But if that's something you're kind of building up for, a card that you really want, it's not a terrible thing to wait and have stubs and go on your shopping spree that day. Because, you know, having stubs in this game is a good thing because we'll have flash sales, and flash sales are probably the best thing about making a stub, or the best way of making stubs in this game as of right now, as they've taken away a lot of our live series investments, that kind of thing, from being profitable because they give us just like Looney Tune upgrades. So definitely take a look at that. But other than that, like, I mean, other than the grind for stubs, you know, grinding online modes, there's not much else I can say as far as advice for set 3, right? I do think a market crash is on the way. I'm a little frustrated with how boring it's kind of been lately in MLB The Show. The Father's Day program, a lot of people were very angry with the Father's Day program, with the grind to get that. I you know, it really does suck. And yeah, Friday content. We'll have content in a couple days. Future stars, top snob players, moments, missions, new events featuring switch hitters. So maybe switch hitters will go up in price with the new event demand. I don't know. That's it. Dog. Kind of a short video is. I don't know how much I want to analyze. I don't know how much there is to analyze this. I'll see you guys soon.